right, then you start to get the pan under it over there.
Take the funnel out.
Yeah.
How hot is this water gonna be?
It's not gonna be too hot since you just drove from school, but it's gonna be warm. So bring the pan a little further, closer towards you, because it's gonna come out as a little fountain, as a fountain.
Is that good?
Yeah, we'll start with that and see.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Am I growing that way? No.
Don't hit the exhaust pipe.
Yeah. Done that before. How long is this thing?
Yeah. Hang on, we need to move this to where the okay, it's not gonna fall in there anyway, it's too big. Alright, go ahead. You'll see oil start dripping, then just keep going and it'll fall off into the pan. We'll be fine. We'll get it after we're done. We have to twist a little last few with, yeah, there you go. There it is.
Oh. Ow.
What'd you do? Hit your head?
It scared me and so I jumped and I hit my head.
Alright, hopefully there's enough room in that pan to... Okay, just change your sister's oil. Oh, we're finna make a mess.
Yeah, and I'm right in the...
Alright, once it finishes draining, then you can put the... You can leave a little bit back. Like when the stream gets that small, you can put the nut back in it.
Do you have a rag?
Is it too warm for you? Yeah, hang on a second. Put your head.
Oh my goodness.
You're not gonna be able to do it with the towel.
Okay. Yeah. Am I going the right way?
Yeah. There you go. Alright, now you can slide that up toward the front of the Jeep and use your wrench to put it back on.
That good. Okay, you might need it.
Let me see if I can get it. Alright, that's good. Alright.
Are they good?
Yep. Let's pop the hood and open the oil cap. I don't know what she's saying. Something about you hitting your head. All right, so we need to open the oil cap.
Is it gonna be hot?
Nah, not gonna be too bad.
This?
Yep. There you go, and just set it right there on top of the valve cover. Keep going.
It's not good.
Let me see.
I'm going the wrong way?
Yeah, you're going the wrong way now. Yeah, keep going. Keep going, push hard. No.
Oh.
There you go. So we'll just set it right there. Now.
Do I need to clean off the phone?
Yeah, you can clean it out. All right, now we gotta get underneath there and pull the oil filter off. All right, we're gonna use this little tool right here. We gotta make sure it's on loosening, so make sure it's going counterclockwise whenever you.
This is like clockwise. No.
Okay, we'll flip it the other way then.
But that's without going like to turning it, right?
Yep, so you gotta turn it this way and then flip it back. Hold this right here for a second. So whenever you hold it in your hand, it's gonna flow freely in the direction you don't want it to go. Like this is going clockwise. We want the force to go the other way. So that's going counterclockwise. That's what we want to use right there. There you go. All right, we'll get up underneath there and see if we can find an oil filter.
I don't know if it's on.
You gotta hold it on tight. You'll see it'll slide on in those grooves. There you go. It's gonna come off slowly. When you feel like it's gonna come off really good, we'll put the oil pan back up underneath that.
This is the first time we didn't have to use something else to get this off.
All right, so now what we do is we slide the oil pan back under it.
And I'm not wearing my sample.
Yeah. So. So now it should, when you undo it, the oil should fall close to it, if not in it. You can take that, see if you can get that wrench off now that you're doing it by hand. Oh, hold on, let me slide this over here.
The wrench won't come off.
There's gonna be oil in the filter when you pull it off, so just kind of tilt it down toward the pan whenever it comes off. There you go, and let the oil fall out of it down toward the pan. There you go.
It's such an awkward place.
Definitely gonna need a shower. Okay. Now let's pull all that out and just lay it right there in the pan. All right. Okay, so we need to open up the oil. Counterclockwise. There you go. Keep going. Keep going. There you go. All right, we gotta get that little thing off. I always try to get all the paper off around it so there's nothing that'll fall in your oil whenever you're putting it in. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a little bit, just a little bit in this oil filter. A little bit more, a little bit more. Okay, that's good. All right, then you can set that oil back down. And this gasket, we don't want it to dry out, so you take the oil and lubricate that gasket. So whenever you're twisting it, it doesn't bind, you know what I'm saying? It'll get up against the motor and bind up. All right, so now what we need to do is we need to separate that oil filter from the wrench because we need the wrench now. You might have to get a little hammer behind you and kind of tap on it. Hammer on the floor right there. Now hold the wrench and tap on the filter. Like hold this right here and then tap on the filter and
Like that?
you can do that and see if it'll. All right, now lift up on the. Now hold this part and then hit the hammer right up in here somewhere. Just straight down, just straight down. All right, now see if you can get it off there. All right, now do just the opposite. Hold the filter up like this. All right, now hit it. It's probably gonna fall out of my hands, but you can still hit it. No, hit the wrench. There you go. All right, now let's climb up underneath there and put this back in. There, grab the oil filter. Yep. Just try to line up the screw and tighten it up by hand. Make sure you're going clockwise. All right, when you get it where you can't turn it anymore, get the wrench.
Switch it?
Yep. And we're not gonna over tighten it. We're just gonna tighten it up where it's decent, you know. So keep going. I'll let you know when to stop. You're gonna have good pressure on it, but we're not gonna, when it stops turning, we're not gonna put any extra pressure on it.
Okay.
All right, let me see. Let me test it. Will that go in there any further? No, right there. All right, I'll help hold it. You pour it in there.
The whole thing?
Yeah. This Jeep has a really small leak around the main seal. And so putting a little extra oil in it's not going to be a big deal. All right, put your cap back on.
That's a weird thing.
There you go. All right, so you're gonna climb up underneath. Just look up underneath and see if you see any dripping from where you just put the oil in. If the oil filter wasn't on good, or if the drain plug wasn't on good, then you would start to see a drip. And I don't see anything dripping.
I don't see anything.
Okay, all right, well, let's crank it up.
I need gas.
We're gonna let it run for about a minute. much gas you got? You cut it off. All right, now come around here and check the oil and see what it looks like. You're gonna pull it out and then wipe it off first and stick it back in there. You might have to stick your fingers down. Yeah, there you go. Kind of get a little help. And then push it all the way in where the cap seals. Let it sit there for a few seconds. All right, now pull it back out. See where it is. All right, see how it's covering both holes? Is it covering both holes? Is it covering both of the holes?
It's above safe.
Okay, it's above safe? Okay.
Yeah.
All right then. Looks good. You just put it back in there.